Yay, everything in sync. So, a little bit unexpected even for myself that I'm doing this, but nonetheless, I am. New episode of the Minecraft series I'm doing. And there's been a lot of things that have been happening in the background. I've been doing a lot of things. Nothing special or specific, just a lot of things, excess in the background. I just now realized it's full durability of a spear. I got that from a mob I built. Oh yeah, so progress has been made. For one, I got another portal, and I mean, nothing really special, honestly. Just come through here. This is probably one of the worst spawns ever. Like secluded on one little island here. I do not like it. And there's a village in the Nether. Oh, they even open fence gates. That's crazy. But yeah, nothing special with the Nether. That's first thing. The next thing you're probably wondering about is this little thing. This is a waystone. So in the past few days, there's been a lot of plugins that have been added onto the server, and this is one of them. This bad boy. Basically how like usual waystone mods work, but instead it just makes it so that way you can use a waystone in vanilla Minecraft. Takes a smooth stone block. Here it says smooth stone side, but it takes a smooth stone block, you place it down, and then you place a lot stone on top of it, and then you will like interact with it in some way to activate it, and then it will turn to this thing. So it works similar to Waystones, requires 1 XP level in order to join. If I crouch and click, this is all the stuff you can do with it. I was hoping to reskin it to copper. If you own the block, hold the item in your hand and right click. Ah, I get it. Okay. But yeah, so my place right here and this place right here. I'm gonna end up renaming mine later, but I did something funny because I'm all the way secluded out here. I mean, I'm like over, literally over 18,000 blocks away. I was like, okay, well, there's gotta be no way I'm able to get his waystone, right? Wrong. See, the thing is, uh, he is right close to World Spawn. World Spawn's right here. His place is right here, specifically underground. So I made a big brain move. I don't lose my levels, and that's because when you die, your items just don't like fly out as normal. There's a plugin that basically stores your items in like a little chest head that will sit at the spot where you died. And you keep all your levels as well. When you get to that little chest head, of course. When you get to that chest head, then you get your levels back. And so I'm thinking to myself, well, I have a cool strat I could do. What if, first of all, and this is coming from past experience, that I accidentally had this happen, get rid of my spawn, move the bed somewhere else. And now my spawn point has now been obstructed, like what it says in the chat. So it will spawn me back at world spawn. Shit. So it spawned me back at world spawn. And so I did that. Spawn me back at world spawn. All I needed to do was just head a small ways towards where his place is. And all I did was I got to here. He has a little thing here. You fall down. It's quite a cool design. He waterlogged the chest, but you fall down the hole all the way down here. He's literally at bedrock level. And man, his waystone's right here. So I claimed it, and I need 1 XP level to do the thing, to do what you may call it. I'm gonna do one quick little thing before I show anything further. Temporarily, where the fuck is it? Here. Here it is. I'm gonna come in here, collision, now, save. So here's what I did. Just to double check, okay, can't go through anything. Oh my goodness, he has expanded so much. Oh my god. And he found a slime chunk. And he found diamonds. A little bit of a lava pool. Which is actually good for him if he wants to make obsidian from there or something, but you got infinite lava. And yeah, here's his nice little villager area where he can go to trade. Okay. Here's his villager breed. Okay, pretty good setup. What does the inside of it look like, huh? Holy crap, this is hard. Not being able to go through blocks. I think it actually is a go through it. Here, let me do something. Movement. Bring it down. Oh shoot, I want to bring it down that much. Bam, bam. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here's the little villager breeder. It's so manual though. He has it set up to be manual. He has to like get the food himself. Yikes. But yeah, this is the villager breeder. It does its thing. The baby villagers fall down into the hole and then they grow up to become big villagers. But anyway, back to the plan of what I had. Once I claimed this lodestone, this waystone that is, then I was able to utilize it to teleport back home. The only thing is, I just need 1 XP level. And I knew for a fact, I knew. We obviously come up here at the free cam. Get a good look at this. He has, give it a moment, all the way up, a mob farm. All the way up here, but nonetheless, it's here. And if we just quickly come all the way up here, I don't even know how this works. I think it's just basic as it gets from farm. Here's a nice little protected zone for like going AFK. But I think it's like bare bones basic minimum mob farm you can make with like a carpet in it. Yeah, I had the idea of coming up here and just waiting for some mobs to come down and then killing them. Well, funny enough, I didn't even need to do that. I saw like a pig down here and then some squid. I'm like, I'm just gonna kill those mobs. That gave me a level. Then I came back down here, use this to teleport myself back home. So now I am home, but I can come back here whenever I want. Big brain move. Will it teleport me back home though? I'm pretty sure I clicked on it. Left click. Teleporting. Oh, it says don't move. Don't move. We don't move. We are home. Ah, how I love being smart. But yeah, that is that. That's one of the things I was working on. I had also been working on another thing though. I'm gonna move these up to like a whopping. That works. I've been working on some other stuff. So, couple things. First of all, it's here. So, iron farm. Did I show the iron farm that I built? I don't think I did, but I built the iron farm nonetheless. I built it. It is here. No villagers in there currently, but yeah, let me double check something because I think. Okay, no, I haven't shown you all this. So this is something I also did off camera, building the iron farm, just because I needed iron ASAP. Yeah, I got iron here. It's already flown through the chest and poppies, of course. Got a nice little poppy trail there. But yeah, it's still literally a work in progress, but it's just been producing me iron. The iron golems die, they give me iron. Also done a little bit of decoration, got all this bamboo around here nicely. It looks good. This is what I've been working on. All of this has been flattened out. There was like a big old mountain thing right around here. Carved it all down. Now you got this flat area. A little bit of something to work with over here though, but other than that, it'll be clear down and flatten it all out. It's going great. I'm just about to kill these. Like, yeah, and then so if we look inside of these chests, a whole bunch of dirt, a whole bunch of cobblestone. We have even more dirt. Here's another thing. So I've been busy down in the strip mine. Let's start off by looking all the way down at diamond level because I think that's an interesting area to take a look at. Come down here, bam. This is what I've been busy with. Now, as you see, I normally would like to start out with the very first trail and just go until I like hit lava, which isn't for a long ways really. The only reason why I stopped is because, well, there's redstone there. There's all these ores around here that I want to get with a Fortune 3 pickaxe, diamonds, and redstone. So I'm waiting until I get the Fortune 3 pickaxe, which won't be until later. There's this skeleton. Nice skeleton there. So yeah, I am going to be waiting to get Fortune 3. So that will be coming in later. That's where I got a decent amount of that deep slate from, and then furthermore, mining up a whole bunch of diorite. Mined up diorite here, all along here. Just these so much more down here. And there's also an area which I was mining out, not there. I was like over here. Yeah, all this area, there's a whole bunch of diorite. I mined it out. I've just been going to town really, and there's obviously the diorite right here that I could mine up maybe. Yeah. I have all of these resources. I also got a whole bunch of wood because I've been chopping down trees. I have all these resources. I am running into a bit of a problem. I am kind of running low on storage, more so it's unorganized. Yeah, a bunch of stands, some sandstone, and then you got a whole bunch of loose crap. I am running low on storage. That is a big thing. I'm running low on storage. So in this episode, I'm going to be expanding the base. I'm going to be building a storage room. What am I exactly going to be doing? Well, I'm going to start by digging out this way. Most likely, I'm going to have the storage room sit somewhere in this vicinity. Somewhere where my free cam is at. I can't really go out that far this way because I made this here. This is a minecart rail system here, so villager breeder that I completed as well. It works very simple. Fully operational now. It's got the carrots going and everything. Villagers breed. I think I showed this in the last video, but villagers breed. Baby villagers fall down here. And they sit right there. Once they grow up, they will, their head will like touch this bit of water, which will cause them to swim all the way up and join the rest of the adult village. That I can then capture them with a minecart system right there. It goes right here, and I can choose to either release them out into the open to be free, or I can send them down this way and they become my prisoner forever. So this leads all the way over here, up this way, down here, and let them right there. And holy crap, it was such a challenge to get these villagers in here. I had to kill like, I mean, if we just look over here, like half of these villagers heads that I have right here was from me killing off villagers that were being obedient, that were not doing what they were supposed to do. They were going away from the beds that I had placed in the iron farm. So, yeah. So right now, working on storage room. I'm gonna be making some more pickaxe, so I'm gonna be burning through a lot. Bam, bam. I also, fun fact, I have now fixed my frame issue, I think. So far, I've been playing like the past few days, just keeping an eye on my frames. Nothing hasn't been dipping a crazy amount at all. It's actually been staying relatively fine. Um, Honestly, there's a lot of mods that I had disabled that I did have enabled earlier. I had like a vast majority of them were like optimization mods. Modern Fix, there's one called Bad Optimizations, Bobby. I think Collective is another one. Entity calling, there's Ferrite Core, GPU memory leak fix mod. I mean, I had a lot that I've now disabled. Modern Fix, I think I already said. So yeah. Now, honestly, one of those could have been my issue. And there's still a few mods that I'm looking to get back onto my client here that I just haven't enabled yet. I just need to, I essentially need to go through them one by one and make sure they don't cause me any issues of memory loss, or not memory loss, frame loss. So, it's time. Also, from a look, yes, this is JEI as well that I have here. We were actually able to get it working fairly well with the server. So let's look through here. We also got a whole bunch of enchantments here. Those are specific to the game. Blast mining, so a lot of these speed, stopping force, soulbound. Oh holy crap! We actually have soulbound. I'm glad we have soulbound. We have a whole bunch of like custom enchantments on here. Holy crap! We have way more than I realized. Curse of Death. We even have I think it's an enchantment, but we nonetheless have something. I think it's just with Silk Touch. We have something, a plugin in the game that allows us to mine monster spawners with Silk Touch pickaxes. So that's all. It's just great. We have a lot of stuff here. Fireworks. That there's a lot. We have a lot, and there's one of these enchantment books. I'm pretty sure. Might be blast mining? I don't think it is. There's something. I think there's something here that can basically turn your pickaxe, your shovel, or your axe, or whatever tool. It can turn it into the likes of a hammer. You basically use it like a hammer, mine a 3x3 area. So that will be very useful later on. Oh, look at that, it's already starting to break. Oh no. So yeah, I did say that I won't be able to go this far out, but I can at least do something, and y'all will see, because I really don't like the waystone right here. I'm gonna end up moving it, and we're gonna play around with some stuff. In the meantime, we're gonna keep on mining out this way, keep it light. Oh, yeah, gravel. Oh, coal's actually good that I hit that. Crazy enough, I haven't actually ran out of coal yet. I thought I would have, and I wanted me to go mining, but I've been like finding coal here and there to use for like smelting and torches and whatnot. We're gonna closed. Yeah, and so the way that I'm gonna do this, I need to plan out here because this nether portal here isn't gonna entirely stay this way. It will be moved a little bit, and y'all will see. So I just kind of like need to prepare in a way. Let me just double check something real quick. Hmm. I could do it right here if anything. I might. I don't really need to worry about the nether portal, honestly. I'm just gonna end up moving it. Because I have a plan with these nether portals. I am gonna be making chunk loaders sometime in the future. I'm gonna be making a lot of them. Because I kinda need them for future things I'm gonna be doing. That, do that, get rid of you. Oh no, ran out of light. Diorite. Point. Diorite real quick. Honestly, I might do like 1, 2, 3, and then start building out this way. Just as a means of looking here as a reference. Yeah. Could actually start breaking out this area. This will become the storage room. At least I think. This is all still work in progress, people. Work in progress. You heard it here, folks. Work in progress. I got the hiccups. And I can't say how long the stream slash episode will be going on for. But yeah, I am at least, I've really had an itch to do stuff to expand my base, to make a storage room. But I obviously don't want to do that off stream, off video. So yeah, this is what I decided to do. I'm currently building out this way. Yeah, flooring, and this is kind of one of the reasons why I stocked up on all of this. All of this will be used. I honestly could need more of diorite and more cobble deep slate, but we'll figure that out later. So I got that going. And honestly, here's what we do. Hmm. Got a plan with that. I might still be able to achieve it. Yeah, oh yeah, I'll be able to achieve it, alright. Um, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and just. Oh shoot! Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. Honestly, doesn't really matter. Just gonna do that. Yeah, that should all be fine. Okay. We are gonna prepare by taking some of you, and placing you down there to start with. Now let's learn here. I'm gonna take this out of here. It says move. Place a provided item where you want to move the warp. Bingo. Now that is placed down exactly where I want it to be. And it should be fine there. So something about the... Shoot. Something about these warps. Now, I actually knew that was going to happen. Never mind, don't worry. I knew that was going to happen. So something about these warps is you can't really place it in a corner spot. Like, I originally had it right here. I had a bit of an incident that happened where my entire shit just blew the fuck up. And that's because apparently with these waystones, it requires open space around the entire waystone in order for you to teleport. And if there isn't any open space, it'll make open space. So yeah, and on paper you think, oh, okay, that's not that bad. It's just gonna like clear all these blocks. For me, it kind of gave me a little bit of a shock because I had chests right here, and these chests are filled up with a whole bunch of items. So when that shit blew up all these blocks, all the items in these chests went kablooey and just flew out everywhere. So it caught me off guard. So yeah, that was a fun time. That was a fun time indeed. So yeah, storage room will be in here. Now, how is this gonna work out entirely? I'm not too sure. No. At the very least, dude, at the very least, we're gonna have that, and we're gonna break through here, and then we'll be doing this outward like so. And just as a pretty planning option, I'm trying to think because future plans is I plan on having a whole bunch of farms all around this land, going all the way through here, expanding all the way that way. I plan to have farms everywhere. But I don't want to have to constantly go out to here, go through all these farms to get my items that I need. My plan is obviously to transport the items back to my base. How? Well, there are a couple of different methods. Method one is probably the easiest, but the most resource demanding and the most sort of, you could say, lag causing option, and that is a straight line of hoppers. Not only is it resource demanding with the iron and the wood, which ain't gonna be that big of a deal. I can cover that pretty darn easily. There's two big issues. One, hoppers have a set limit rate of a transfer rate. There's a limit, like one item per tick or one item per second, whatever it is. Which means the more and more farms that I build up and they're constantly sending their items through the hopper line, it could get to a point where it could back up and it would be indefinitely backed up until I do something to fix it. Or turn off the farms, of course. All of them. But some of the farms can't really be turned off. Like, for example, the iron farm. Iron farm is always going to be running. It's just the gist of it. It's always going to be running. So, yeah. So option one, which is the hopper line, is a no-go. Too much lag, and it's not good for long-term use. Option two, minecart hoppers. A little bit less lag. Instead of all those hoppers trying to do something, you now only have the one entity, minecart hopper. Here's the issue. It can also have a similar issue of the hopper line where it can eventually cause problems, like it could back up. Things could start to back up because it's only going to be able to transfer the items so much. Like it can only transfer so many items at a set rate before it just everything backs up. Followed by that, it's a minecart hopper, which means it's transferring items at hopper pace. However, hopper pace at like two times because minecart hoppers transfer at like a rate of double, I think. I'm not for sure though. So, minecart hopper option with minecart rails is a no go. Option three, item water lines with ice blocks to speed them up. Um, so like let's say for example, iron farm here, the chest, there would be a hopper underneath, connected up to a dispenser or a dropper. Drop items into a water stream. The water stream flow, 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 flow all the way back into my base, right up to here. Couple minor issues, couple minor complications. For one, chunks need to be loaded. Well, that is kind of the case when it comes to mine carts and even the hopper one. Chunks obviously you need, or else they ain't gonna work. That's where the nether chunk loaders come into play. There's another risk. The items despawning. What is the pathway from a farm? Let's say I have a farm all the way somewhere out there. I forgot I didn't have a zoom. All the way somewhere out there, and it has to transfer items all the way back to my base. You could run into an issue where those items could despawn. The way to avoid it is making sure, for one, make sure the trunks are loaded, so that way the items are always moving, they're never being stopped. Two, make sure the items are moving as fast as possible. That includes using ice blocks, specifically. I think blue ice allows it to be fastest. Get a lot of blue ice. Make sure all the items are moved in. And the only minor complication I could run into is, let's say all of the items are being sent through. They need to go somewhere. They then need to be collected into a hopper, right? They need to be collected into a hopper that can go into a dropper elevator upward, because if we just look at the Y level here, this is probably um where the water item conveyor thing, wherever you want to call it, is going to be coming through. And then it will be coming through up somewhere like right here or something. Okay. So dropper elevator. The only complication is the hopper. Maybe I can get away with the hopper minecart, because that works at double speed. Let me double check that. And if not, then I have an alternative idea that I could try. Oh shoot. Oh, it operates 8 times faster than a normal hopper in Java edition. Okay, so never mind. So my idea is to use the hopper minecart, but in case if like the hopper minecart still works at the speed of a normal hopper, well, here's the alternative. Place down multiple hopper minecarts, because let's say one hopper minecart fills up, then items can flow into another one and they can still go into the dropper. The dropper elevator I can make go at insane speed, just click, 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 and you won't really hear it, but it can send items up at a really fast rate. The only limitation is going to be the hoppers. But if I can have a hopper minecart set up, that might be able to work. The only question is, will a hopper minecart transfer items a into a dropper? That's the only question. You know what? We're gonna find that out. Why not? We're all about the testing here. So we are gonna figure that out is what we're gonna do. Indeed we are. All right, here we go. So this is the test world. This is where I was testing the chunk loaders. The only thing I was really testing was making sure that the nether portals weren't conflicting with each other in the nether. Because this is sort of how it works. So I would need to have it set up to where the chunk loader, the nether portal is set directly in the center of the chunk. And essentially a chunk loader works as such in default vanilla Minecraft. Nether portal will automatically load this chunk and a 3x3 chunk radius around it. Well, do that the same way, double around, and I can effectively have a 3x6 area of chunks loaded. Easy. Now, the chunk loading with nether portals, it doesn't just have those chunks loaded. There are extra chunks that are also loaded in, but they don't work the exact same way. You have some limitations, like it will load in some chunks that will only allow redstone to work. Nothing. Oh, what do we have to work with here? What was I gonna work with? We need Earth Hopper, Rail, Dropper. So that could be an issue. He doesn't want to put it into the dropper. Maybe destroying it? Destroying the rail? No? Don't want to do it. Here's an alternative. Um, increase the next best thing would be to like increase the loading speed. So if you have a step like this, get down to level so y'all can see it better. If you have a setup like this, where you have hoppers set up like this, I had a moment there I need to take care of, but back to what I was explaining. If you have a hopper set up like this, where the hopper goes into this hopper, so we have the first hopper going sideways into this hopper, but then you have another hopper underneath it, it should essentially double the output rate. So for testing, they did something with hoppers. That's new. It's now working at double the speed. It worked at double the speed. Let's try this. It's still working at double the speed. No, it's not. Yeah, I am kind of lost on how hoppers. That's working at double speed, but then just like I don't know. But nonetheless, if you have a step like this, it will still transfer double. And what can be done it's not quite working the way I thought. Okay, but then if that doesn't work, then well we can use this setup right here. You know, honestly, hmm, I have an idea. We're doing a lot of testing here. Wasn't the plan for today, but we're gonna do it. Let's say I have a step like that. That would help to like maximize all of that. So something like that. And let's say bring that out in water. Water. What happens if I place you down? It will push everything over. This might be the play. Have something set up like that. Let's say get backed up in that hopper. The hoppers transfer one. No idea. We'll have a we'll have droppers feeding into there, into the single dropper, and then send items too. Maybe. Gosh. You know, it would be easier asking the one who hosts it to increase the rates of hoppers, if that's even possible. Let's learn here. I feel like that might be a possibility. Don't know this for sure, but we're gonna find out. Sadly, not. This would be something that I would have to work with, honestly. This kind of setup right here would be what I would have to work with. And if anything, I could maybe maximize it even more, but don't know for sure. It's all a work in progress. Work in progress, so I shouldn't really be worrying about too much right now. Because right now, I need to be building storage room. Building storage room. Back to here. No one else is on. Ah, I forgot about that. I don't know what plugin does that, but it's kind of annoying because it actually screws with the stream for a little bit, causes me to like lose frames a little bit, but that's just overall. Hope the stream quality is still doing fine. I know my recording quality is going to be a-okay. The stream quality was struggling there. Every time loading up a freaking resource pack like that, that's essentially the GPU power kicking in because it has to render in that new resource pack. And it also like whenever you do that, whenever you go into here to mess with the resource packs, say you don't even mess with something that big, you just move in a resource pack that barely does anything. It kind of like reloads and refreshes all of your resource packs, I think. So yeah. Chemical. So now, plans for the storage room. What I will be doing is having a setup. Um, so we're gonna build out here. Now, obviously can't quite use this wall just yet, but I'll be able to use it later on. We're gonna click this call, double check light levels. Light levels are okay for right now. I probably actually want to extend all this out by one more. Honestly, that might be the play. Here's what we'll do. Ability right there. Right there. I don't know. I do. Um, then if I get you right there. Yeah. Yeah, this is exactly how I want it. Okay, that's all fine. I'll leave that there for now until I actually do end up moving another portal. So in the meantime, gonna keep on expanding out this room here. I need lots more pickaxes. It's just must need at this point. Craft all three of those. Close my dang door. Villagers always coming in here. So yeah. Oh, look at that, even more coal. So I guess one of the things I do want to start work on right now, just go ahead, get some of you out. Go ahead and make some double chests. The heck not. So I don't know how I want to do this exactly. Ooh, someone joined on. Um, here. I have been messaged. I have been summoned. Shiz, bro actually tuned on to my stream. Hold up. Oh, the waste stones. Talking about the waste stones. I think at least. No, I don't think he's tuned on to my stream. Earlier today, I asked about something to the waste stones. These bad boys, because so many. So this part right here, access is private. This is the only part that I don't truly know about. Except, um, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Now we're gonna accept. There you go. I don't know if this is working. What about this? This? Oh shit, okay, I see the activation now. Shit. Do you own this waystone? It might be. And because shift clicking it doesn't do what it's doing at my waystone. On the waystone? Alright. A compass? I do not have one, nor do I have. Oh, waystone. Oh yeah, I got my waystone. I don't know why. I just feel like I went through the hard work that I had to go through to get to where I'm at now. I don't feel like I should be just letting people TP to me like that. I want them to put in the hard work of getting to my base, and then once they get to my base, they can claim my waystone when it's there. Explain. Explain though. Yeah, I know that part. Mm, yeah. Yeah, the only thing is, how do I get access to that specific whitelist of where I can put in the username of the person that I want allowed to use it? Okie dokie. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, was the use of another plugin that we have, Simple Voice Chat. And oh man, was that just a perfect and beautiful example of voice chat. Now I'm almost tempted to take that music. Just what's in here? Nothing. This one. There's no shot. Is this is this really what we have come to as a society? Oh my gosh, I actually didn't realize I was in the game. What else does he have? Oh, this one. Oh, this one's peak. Oh, just listen. Also, I didn't mention to Ken, he could have also traveled through the Nether. I'm just allowing that as an option. You have to get to my base legitly. Granted, I get my method was legitly still of getting to his waystone because he decided to set up near world spawn. So yeah, and one of the reasons why I went away from world spawn. I'm good being next to new people joining in. But man, did I go out that far, huh? I did not think I was going out. I almost went double the original amount I thought I was gonna go. My plan was to go out 10,000 blocks. No, I almost went 20,000 blocks. 18.6. Anyway, peak music disc was this one, Cat. Also peak. This one is scary, right? Yeah, scary one. I know about this one. I think it's yeah. That's crazy, bro. Got it as well. Also, I sort of have lost frames. I hope I don't have a memory leak now. That would not be good. I wonder if it's something at his place that he's done here that's causing me to have a major memory is or a major frame issue. I don't know. That sounds really nice. Anywho, back to my place. I can't be making all too many TP options because I obviously, yeah. So like, I am actually losing frames. The memory leak is back. What was the last mod I? Oh, it was the last mod? It was something. What was the last mod I freaking enabled? It wasn't present footsteps. One of the just enough add-ons to just enough items. I'm losing frames again. Maybe it's just when I'm streaming? I swear, if it's just when I'm streaming, oh, that's gonna be annoying. Oh, that's gonna be so annoying if it's just when I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm gonna be that annoyed. Anyway, Waystone's staying there. Actually, no, Waystone will be moving a block over, so let's prepare. Let us prepare. You. So I want to take you, place it down right there. Honestly, we can take, shoot. So we can take that and get that moved. Yeah, so break that, break you. There goes that pickaxe. That's all fine. Yeah, something like this. That's how it's gonna be. Looks good though. I kind of I like this. Just I just need I really want to figure out my frame issue. Oh wait, no, it's back now. Wait, it's back at the max. Maybe no memory leak. Maybe just his base was like super rough or something. I don't want to waste through my levels TPing back and forth. I gotta save them. Yeah, I was not about to freaking have him TP to my place. Just give him an easy access way to my freaking base. Nah, he gotta put in the hard work and effort. Not the entire hard work and effort of traveling how far I did. He can use the Nether. He can use a legit way. Nether's legit. Only like 2,000 blocks or so in the Nether of traveling, like 2.5k or something like that. But yeah, anyways, storage room time. Just yeah, keep an eye on the light level, making sure everything is properly lit up the way it should be. I guess right here is kind of where I have something planned out, and y'all will see soon enough once I can get that nether portal, which ain't happening anytime soon. Honestly, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start 1-2. Um, I want 3 double chests. There's a reason why. It may not be the best system, but nonetheless, that's what we're gonna start with. Is the 3 double chests right there. Those will be for like ores and metals. So, thing the fucker stole my bed. So we're talking about metals here. Minerals. Bam, bam, bam. Emerald, yes. That, yes. That, yes. That's not really a mineral. Yes, yes. Okay, that's interesting. I'll show you how in a sec. Take all those. There ain't no space in the storage inventory. That is. Let's make more space. Take out all of that. That's not really a mineral. I mean, clay is kind of a mineral, but not the mineral I'm looking for. Now, so on sorting through here. You know, it's everything. Look at that. Already cleared out a decent amount of space just by that alone. Here's what I can do. I guess put like raw minerals in here and then refine minerals in here. And then I'm gonna call these special minerals here. I like that. I like that a lot. Raw, refined, special, or ores and metals. That's good. Now, so that's that taken care of. Maybe I don't want those there. In fact, oh, you know, this actually sparks me a good idea real quick. To look at plugins or carry on. Advanced carry on allows players in Minecraft to easily pick up and carry blocks and creatures. Simple resource. Ender carry on is paper MC plugin developed based on the carry on mod. Which one do I want? I'm gonna take the one that has more downloads because I don't know why it feels more trustworthy to me. I don't know. I'm just gonna send this into the thing. Oh gosh, she sent a whole bunch of shit here. Hold on, give me a moment. Recommended plugins. Unless they put in another plugin, Stackable Brews, which allows potions to be stacked. Okay, let's read here. So yeah, shipwreck codes, pull up this menu, discovered players. Oh, you can wait. So do that. So for here, okay. Okay, I get it, I get it. Okay, alright, I understand it now better now. I understand it better now. Thanks to Ken. So yeah, metals and ores will be here. Next up, I want like 6 to 8 double chests, so. Not too sure how I want to do this. Let me create a sign if I don't have one already. I don't think I do. Doesn't look like I do have a sign. Okay. Create one real quick. Be sleeping through the night. So, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, can I not? Gosh dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Where's the metals? Bam. So now I need like 8 double chests. Well, at least 6. Honestly, I could do it up to 12, but at least 6 for now. Where these will all be basic building blocks. What do I mean by building blocks? Well, a lot, and honestly, probably gonna need to get more going. There's 3 double chests for that. And I could extend out 2 more this way. But I just have a feeling I'm gonna need more than those 3 double chests for storing in blocks. Trying to think right now. Okay, let's take a moment to think. Torches. Also, I'm just gonna have them placed down right there for now. Nothing pretty, just some basic and bare bones. Here's what I'm gonna do. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna have an all dirt chest here. Hope he gone. Doesn't matter. He helped me out though. Not thanking for that. All dirt chest going down right here. Holy crap. Oh, it finally ended. Alright, all dirt chest went down right there. Perfect. So yeah. Dirt chest going down right there. Now we indeed do want a cobblestone chest, so why don't we just go ahead and break that down. Put some cobblestone in there. Why not? Found the cobblestone. Give me the rest of this. He back. Alright, cobblestone chest, done. And then there is like at least another chest right here. Bam. More dirt. So you know what we're about to do. Throw it all up here. That one didn't have that much in it still though. There's a lot of dirt. We got a lot of dirt. But yeah. Ores and metals. These will be what do I want these to be. So I got that. It's gonna be that. Honestly, I don't know if I spelled that right. Yeah, I did. That's gonna be that. Building blocks. Whether in bulk storage or anything excess extra related. So honestly, I'm gonna place y'all down right there. Come over to here. Well, building block. Oh, I'm gonna need a whole nother double chest for all of this. That's all sand. I only want sand. I want to make another double chest for sandstone. Like we get sandstone later on. Honestly, break you. Give me that. I was able to fit it all. There's a curious thought. Almost takes about the chest. Okay. Alright, so there's that, and then now for excess building blocks. So that's going to be a lot of different things here. That's going to be all of those, all that gravel, regular stone, soul sand. Yeah, sure, take that. All these blocks, that one too. Guess take the moss blocks for now. And we're just gonna throw them up here for now. Decent amount of gravel. We need to do something about that later. Yeah, and then my plan. So another line of chests. 1, 2, 3. And by the way, I want to point something out here. This is the first time I am being completely manual about all of this storage stuff. And what I mean by that is, well, this is like me doing all of this work myself, like of organizing and storing everything. In the past, I always had everything automated and it was always such a mess. This is the first time I'm doing it clean, being organized about it. And so far, it's been pretty darn well. So I have like another chest for like mob drops. Well, mob drops. Mob drops and hold on, let me double check. Well, let's look at mob drop items I have. I have string. Spider eye. Gas tier. What else? I don't know if that's technically classified as a mob drop. I'd say it is. So yeah, we're gonna take that. We're also gonna take the gunpowder. Leather is technically a mob drop. Alrighty. So that chest will be mob drops. Let me see if he said anything about my recommendation. Immediately fast. Honestly, immediately fast. That could be a mod that I will need to disable because rendering with things like how to explain it? Rendering with things like resource packs, yeah, that shit's demanding, and having immediately fast doing that is probably screwing with it. Okay, so what I need to do here though, to get some more chests going, I'm leaving the dang doors open. Make some more double chests. I got the wood for it. So those all will be for something specific. Food and farming will be at least those 3 chests. Honestly, I couldn't do a 4th chest up on top, but the only thing is it's going to be the block there. It's going to be blocking it. Oh, make more signs. 3 more signs. Food and farming. Done. Yeah. And then for food and farming, I got lots of different options. So food, that's food. Farming, food. Food and farming. That's also part of farming. Same with that. Same with that. Anything in here? Lots of items in here. More of that. That's also part of farming. Farming and food. Yep. Hey, I guess for straight food, put it in here like that as well. For straight farming, so like those seeds, sugar cane. You can't eat sugar cane. Can't eat the seeds. Can you eat raw kelp? Find out. No, you cannot. And the things in the middle are going to be things that can be planted and can be eaten. Pumpkins can. Weapons can't be they can't be eaten. They can't be eaten, not directly, and they can't really be planted either, but you have to craft them in the seeds. Honestly, I'm gonna put the pumpkins in there. Why not? Yeah, food and farming, we got that just going now. I'm gonna place down meat right there. Hmm. Now what I probably want to do here. Still trying to learn how I want to do this out exactly. I'm gonna be getting a lot of cobblestone from all this. One of these chests is this one. Yep, all the cobblestone goes in there. How long have I been streaming for? Recording about an hour. Yeah, okay, so my frames are doing better. So I was worried earlier that I did have a memory leak issue, and I was almost worried that it was gonna be because of me streaming and there was something going on with that. But nope, it's working all good now. It's working all great. Ooh, cave system. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen, me hitting that cave system right here. Such a tiny hole for it, though. Look how tiny it is. Honestly, the flooring will be made out of this block. I'm just going to cover it up real quick. I mean, you don't need to worry about that at all. Oh, this coal, though. If I ever need coal, I just need to come into my storage room. I'm clearly storing a whole bunch of coal in here. Yeah. Um, those will obviously be for more building blocks. Of course. I'm gonna make double chest right here. No, I'm not running out of wood. Why? Why? What do you mean? What do you mean running out of wood? I'm not running out of no wood. I'm good. Bam, bam. Uh, fine. Tools, armors, and weapons. So honestly, you come back over here. How many weapons do I have? That's a weapon. That's a weapon. Yeah. What about in here? What's a weapon? Those are hoes. Those aren't weapons. Yeah, those aren't really weapons either. No. There's a cat in here. Hello there, little kitty. I am sorry, I have no fish to tame you. You will be stuck in here forever, I thinks. In fact, what I actually want to do, because I really don't want any more villagers to be coming in here, we're moving my bed. We're gonna move it down right here. No one's in the world. At least I don't think so. Okay. Tools, armors, and weapons. Armor. What kind of armor do I have? Lots of different armor pieces in there. Probably have some more in here. I do. Go ahead and throw these into you and make some more chests. And that one will be dedicated for tools. I think there are a couple tools in here. Are there not? It doesn't look like it. Flint and steel is a tool. Fishing rod is a tool. Shears a tool. The hose are tools. Be careful with that. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, okay. We are doing great so far. Progress has been made. Now, these are technically considered as building blocks. I'm gonna take those, and honestly, Gladstone as well. Never left on that. I do have another oak sign. We're taking that. What kind of like things would be classified as building blocks? Oak door, trap door. Yes. That's practically it. Honestly, bundles. I'm gonna call those bundles to be tools as well. So I got for those bad boys. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Yes. Like so. Sort because I like to sort things like I said bundles were classified as tools. Not really, but I'm doing it nonetheless. Bundle. Okay. I might end up moving those bundles anyway, so I have building blocks, ores and metals, mob drops, and miscellaneous items. So I have tools and armors and weapons. I want another set of double chests. Gamer coal. I want another set of chests for things like decorative things, decoration stuff, which honestly those doors and stairs and whatnot could probably be put into there. So yeah, I see you down like so. So far, good progress. Good progress still. I said decoration. So let's see what kind of like decoration items I have. I know I got like a decent amount. Y'all are not supposed to be in here. That's something else. I need to get those out of here. Decorations. That's gonna be things like flowers, pink petals, bam. You. What other decoration items do we have? I needed none in there. Honestly, flowers, bam. Those are petals, those are not flowers. We're gonna put those in there. Bam. I have more flowers on me. Oops. Bam. Done. Yeah. That's technically a food item. We're gonna take that out of there. Where would I classify the saplings? Yeah, that is the only question. No. The gold apples, they're a food. Food and farming, it's a food. We're gonna throw them in there. I do need to take care of that chest as well, but right now we're gonna look at this chest. Is this classified? I guess half of these would be classified as miscellaneous items, so like mob drops and miscellaneous. I'm gonna call that to be miscellaneous. Same with that. Same with that. Same with that. That's sort of a mob drop actually. I classify them both to be miscellaneous. Mob drop, bam, 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 easy. And I meant to put in L2 into there. Honestly, same with the glass. We're gonna throw the glass in there. Okay. So far, this is looking great. I am just that tempted to break this block and break this chest here and just find places for all these items. So everything that was in minerals, filled, filled, filled. Spirit scaffolding will go in here. It's a block. I'm classifying it as a block. Mob drops and miscellaneous. Honestly, fire charge. Fuck it. Put the flint in there. I don't care. It's flint. No, no. I'll throw the flint in there. Food and farming. Decorations. Books. Food and farming. Honestly, for it, throwing the saplings. They're for farming purposes. Farm wood. Clay. Gonna be another miscellaneous. Honestly, this is gonna be uncommon. These will be common. I think that'll be good. Where's my cobblestone chest? Bam. That's about everything. Oh, sticks. Common miscellaneous sticks. And then lastly, there's one more chest here. Decent amount of wood we can throw into you. And all these blocks. So, honestly, do double chest. I think I already have one set up, right? Yeah. Do double chest for all that. And then, bam, we can do. Holy crap, I can't fit everything I thought I could. Oh, just look how neatly organized all this is. Like, can't get any better than this, right? It just can't get any better, right? This is just peak right here that I was able to make. But yeah, I mean, I'll classify this to be the storage room completed, at least the starting part. And the things I want to do actually real quick, real quick, real quick, real quick. Take you, take you, take you. We're kind of gonna throw these right here for now, just to get them out of the way, get them out of the way. So yeah, work in progress room. Hopefully I shouldn't deal with any more villagers coming into here. I can't say I really like that. So something I want to kind of future plan out right now. Probably gonna need to get some more redstone. Let me think. Let me think. This is Minecraft system is obviously hooked up to the villager area. I want to use this minecart trail. The only thing is I just need to have it set up to where it will break off of here and go to where I want it to go. Which I think I'll be able to do. I'm thinking like right here, instead of going this way, I can have it switch off and go this way into wherever I plan on having my trading area at. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna have that set up. I don't really know right now. I'm thinking, actually, I was thinking this way, but maybe, maybe. Like I just there's gonna be a whole lot of open space between where this is at and where I start the trading area. So like somewhere right here maybe. There's gonna be so much open space. Like what would I end up using it for? I don't know. I'm sure I'll figure it out though. Yeah. I'm gonna keep on digging out this way. Honestly, best down. Because this cobblestone chest I have is gonna run out of space if I continue to dig all of this out. That's all right. So right now, storage room is actually coming along pretty darn well. So what's my plan right here? Why do y'all see me mining up this area, right? Well, here's why. I plan on having all my farms out there. I want those items to be sent back to me. My idea that I'm having here is along this wall will be automated sorting setups. So like all the items will be coming in bulk. Every single farm, all the items will be coming together all into one stream. So it's all going to be mixed up. I want an auto sorting system to automatically sort out all those items for me. So that's what I'm kind of preparing for. That's what's going to be along this wall right there. So yeah. And probably will end up doing in between episodes. Now that I have my storage room set up, I have shown you all my storage room, and what I have done is I'll continue back out here, doing more terraforming, just clearing out more land, clearing out more space, maybe getting a little bit more wood, and then I'll also continue work trying to get some more diorite, or definitely getting some more diorite, and then trying to get a little bit more deep slate, because those are obviously going to be big things. Now, I do want to point out something. Along this wall here will be like my workstation area. And see, I need alright real quick. Alright. Let me show you kind of like the general concept that I have going on here. It's gonna be a bit tricky if that dang nether portal's still up, but we'll be able to make it work nonetheless. So it's gonna be very similar to what I have right here. It's just gonna be a much like larger setup thing. Right? So honestly, I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna place you down here and be some this. I want a smoker to set up here, and I'll have a blast furnace Honestly, I do need like an automated smelting thing going. I'll figure all of that out later on. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do for that. I think I have an idea on something. I just need to like a schematic for it and see what it looks like if I want to rock with that. Alrighty, so raw. I'm thinking of putting coal in here because that's, I guess you could also say it's raw. Coal's not really something that's refined. The earth is what refines the coal. The natural process of the earth is what refines it, makes it the natural course of geological history. One thing's for sure, I want to take my jukebox I have going on in there, I want to move it into here. So there, I'm gonna take this bed, place it right there. Have my spawn point set at the very least. I'm gonna come over here. I think the music disc is in it. Yeah, it is. My music disc that I got. Kind of crazy. I think it was on stream. Actually, no, I don't think it was. That kind of sucks. Yeah, things like that. I can't be exploring new areas without being on camp because then cool things being missed, like me getting this music disc. At first, you think this sounds scary, but then you just wait for the beat to drop, wait for the beat to drop, wait for the beat. It's building up, building the tension. Wait for the beat drop, and then it's just like fire. It's just too good, too effing good, bro. Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Let me double check something. I don't think I've looked at this before. Hold on. That's an interesting plugin. Wondering traders. Holy crap. We already have clumps. Okay, gotta stop the music disc. Miscellaneous. We're putting it in there. Okay, so let me run down real quick. I was currently looking for a plugin that works similar to a mod called Visible Traders. It allows you to see the future trades of villagers without needing to like level up their trading level. I don't quite seem to find something like that. I'm trying to see if there's a possible alternative or something. And right now I'm looking at like recommended plugins that other people are adding in. Clumps is already there. There's something called Knockback Sync, where say goodbye to lag-induced knockback woes, delivering fair and consistent PvP battle. Okay, that would be useful. Chunky. Yeah, Chunky is gonna be hard now. Figure something. I found another plugin though called Your Land. It essentially works like the FTB Feed the Beast like land chunk claiming or whatnot. I think it works something like that. Hmm. Wait, what? Oh, I just found something. Oh, but it's in a whole nother language. What? No, it's not. Hold on. Holy shit. The host of the server, he's all like 80 plugins might be a bad idea. Can we calm down? Ultimately, it's his choice on which ones get added in. I'm just trying them. I'm merely just suggesting them. No, I'm saying that underwater tree survivals plus. No. Ooh, there's a plugin that adds in the automatic trading of villagers. Sir, gosh, this feels like a mess to try to learn how to do. I'm not about that. Ooh, I might have found one. Hold up. Navigating kind of north switching center. No, wait, that's not what I was hoping for. That great cycle. That's another one I end up recommending. Trade manager. Trade manager, exactly. Prevent specific trades intimately now. Trade cycle seems it's good though. I'll go ahead and recommend it. I think I'll stop for now. I can't seem to find the one I'm looking for. Was the last one, the trade cycle plugin, which would at the very least allow me to cycle through the trades. I don't think it will allow me to see future trades though, which sucks. Really hoping for. But that might just not be an option. And if so, then that's a-okay. But in the meantime, for the most part, I guess I continue mining up the rest of this. And go in here, I have a few more pickaxes I can use up. And then I might end the episode there because it is getting a tad bit late for me. Funny thought. It might show up a little bit small in the thumbnail, but nonetheless, this looks good later. Alrighty, thumbnail action. So yeah, doing a quick. Alrighty, here we go. Save that. But yeah, storage room is coming along nicely. Coming along very nicely. What's the next thing I need to do is start like clearing out all of this. Well, not expanding out that way. That's gonna be done later. But for now, at the very least, making everything look pretty. So I'm gonna start with the flooring here. Gonna go ahead and get all this done. So go ahead and just quickly scravel ahead of time since it's easy to break. Here down, here. Let's see if they gave any. That one up here, bro. You know what? Fine. I have an alternative for cycling through villager trading. I think he said the villager trade cycle, and he said that one OP. Can't raid basis is on. Well, yeah, that's one of the option. Trade cycle. Let me hold on. He said this one is OP. What about it? Oh. Villager has no profession has been traded with you cannot cycle. Oh, but so you cannot cycle when they've already been traded. Okay, so that's good at least. I thought it was like crazy OP that you can just cycle whenever you want. Alright. Continue doing the flooring here. I would say trade cycle really doesn't seem OP. It just seems like a simplified way of being able to cycle through the trades, like how you normally do with breaking the workstation and replacing it. I wouldn't really say it's OP. Let's just go ahead and do all this right here. Fill this place down. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking really great. I am happy with stuff with what I've been able to do here. All that. More deep slick. Where did I store it all at? Give me that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, one thing I didn't really quite think out too well was how I'm gonna do the walls there, but I think I have my ways. Like this is like the loneliest scene. That is crazy. Go ahead and there we go. Do not want no more. That would be a bad day indeed. Just for now, break all that. There we go, did the flooring. Now time to do the walls. Start by doing all this right here. Up along here. Oh, this looks good. This looks really good. Holy crap, this guy's been ones. Go ahead and do along here as well, and I do here. There's my minecart rail system. Go ahead and do the roof right here as well. That now looks good. And I also will be doing the ceiling right there. Okay, here's something I think I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna see how this looks. We're gonna do the U right there, keeping it the same pattern now. Putting down the U right there. I need more. There, like so. Yeah, I think I kind of like that actually. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. You better not move. You better not. You stupid bitch. You stupid bitch. You know what? I've just about had enough of these meddling kids. I could die here. I could actually die. Hold up, hold up. I didn't think this through. I did not think this through. Get back. Okay, I'm good. I'm just gonna say though, they're gonna be hearing about that in the nether. I don't know. It's chalk for me. It's over. You're gonna hear about that in the nether, bro. I'm cooked. Yep, see your prayers now. You know what? I'm fine with leaving that there. I am genuinely fine with leaving that there. Well, we're gonna exactly do that. We're gonna do that there. You, I see right there. Honestly, here's what I'm thinking about doing. I want like a workroom behind here. And one, two, three, and then this is where I'll sort of start. Oh, it actually lines up perfectly. I like that. Yeah, I think it'll be. He said if I read it, bruh. If I read the plugin. Alright, bet let's read it. Simple claiming system. Protect your land with a simple command. Claim radius. Visual border. See your claim boundaries with particle effects. Multi-language support. Yeah. Graphical interface. Easy to use. GUI for managing your claims. Trust system. Allow friends to build in your claims. Advanced protection. Prevents grief. Protects containers. Blocks unauthorized access. Customizable protection settings. Okay. Claim list, claim GUI, trust player, untrust player, claim border, show claim borders, claim help, show out menu, and change names. And I don't care about installation, configuration. Max claims per player, 5. Ooh. Max claim radius. Oh, interesting. Minimum claim radius, permissions. Administrative access. What does the administrative access do? That's one of the things about these plugins is they don't really give like how-to things. It just says, "Oh, here's what you can do. You can do all these things. Here's all the features it has." Well, like, how do you do them? Because plugins don't work the same as mods do. Mods are straightforward. They get to the it's its own dedicated thing. Plugins is something that, well, it's in the name. You plug it into the Minecraft game. So it's essentially trying to integrate itself with Minecraft, and so it's a bit harder to manage than with regular mods. Yeah, it literally just requires testing. Anywho, let's go ahead and make this a pretty. We love making pretty. In fact, there's like coal up in here. Why not put all this here? Marsh, yeah, getting actually just pre-plan for the future, running all that, and line up that. Build. Alrighty. More deep slate, more deep slate. It's already starting to get a little bit low. I am not surprised though. That's the one bit. Where did I put the flint at? Was no, it was in this chest. Bingo. let's keep on going. Let's keep on going through all this right here. Yeah, once I finish off this, I might just end stream here. And that will be the episode all finished. I might be able to get out the next day, and if not, then I'll be able to do it the day after, I'm sure. Because the next day for me is going to be a very busy day. Busy, busy, and down to my last pickaxe, I think. Just fine. But yeah, what I'll probably do in between episodes is go strip mining some more for some more deep slate along with more diorite. I do to get a decent diorite. And then along with getting a little bit more wood, but seeing if I can prepare myself. So one thing's for sure is villager trading. That's like the next thing I'm wanting to work on because I feel like getting an upgrade for myself, an upgrade in tools from iron to diamond. Along with that, I'm really wanting to get fortune and or silk touch one too, but mainly fortune. More coal. There's a lot up here. So let's go ahead and get up here and collect all this up. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Holy crap, there's a lot. Nice. Select up all of that, and now I can build out you right here. Give me that. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Dump you in there. Yeah, looks good. Looks really, really good so far. I like this. I like this a lot. Got my waystone right here for teleporting. All this area has now been cleared out. It's looking a whole lot better. You had your chance to live. You've now chosen death. Oh, your head is mine, buddy. Oh, your head is mine. Get his head. Get in his head. His head is mine. Where did it go? I got his head. You know exactly what we about to do with this head. We gonna add it to the collection. Yes, sir. We gonna add it to the collection. Yeah, that's another big thing I need to do for an episode is I need to build my wall to protect my village. Not like it really matters all that much, but it's something I like to do, you know? Like most people when it comes to villagers, they capture two and they force the two to breed. Like most people do that, you know? No, no, most people do that. You know? They capture the villages, they force them to breed, make more villagers, and then they'll take those villagers and stick them into the iron farm and then have a trading center within their base. I'm different because I will also release some of the villagers to be free back in their village where their ancestors originally lived in. I'm different. I'm different, you know. I'm kind. I'm caring. I'll let some villagers roam free, but you know, if they die up here from the mobs, then okay, I'll just let out more. It's fine. But yeah, 2 hour long episode. Sounds good to me. Had some issues earlier, and I think I'm gonna end up uh disabling a mod later on called immediately fast and see what happens with that. But yeah, storage room has now come along and is prepared for future things. The only thing it's not really prepared for are copper golems. Copper golems is not something I clearly have prepared it for. Why? Well, I don't know. I actually wasn't thinking about that, but I could do something in the future about that. I actually could do something. Instead of having like the traditional item sorter, I could the traditional item sorter where you use a comparator and you like have 4 of the 5 slots set out for a unique item and then have the last slot as whatever your sorted item that you want to be sorted and then hoppers leading some chests, you know, a little redstone loop thingy. Instead of doing that, I could have a copper golem item sorting system. The only issue is that it's gonna end up. Gosh, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna stick to the traditional way. I was really hoping to use copper golems in some way, but I didn't really think about that, and clearly I didn't. It's not gonna be really included into my storage system. Which sucks. But you know what? It's fine. This is working out well nonetheless. I got my waystone right here. I add something I don't like, the fact you even have to have a clear hand or else that happens. Yeah, I don't know why I feel like coming back to this place real quick. Let me turn in here real quick, just I could get off vision. Yes, save and quit. But yeah. So one thing that kind of has me confused, why the heck would he make this? This is form of food, just collecting fish, because it doesn't give you treasure loot. If I'm correct, this does not give you treasure loot. It used to at one point, but then they changed the mechanics of getting treasure loot from fishing. So, holy crap, bro has been on the grind. Bro has been on the grind. This is what happens when you use a Fortune 3 shovel to mine up gravel. You get more flint and gravel. Holy. I might end up taking some of this couple deep slate, I'm not gonna lie. That would actually save me a lot of time. But I'm gonna mine it up myself instead. I was kind of interesting. Last mining, 50% chance to mine blocks by explosion. Okay then. Dragon heart something. Grants permanent health boost. Health boost effect. Oh. Oh, okay. So we can become tanks. Got it. Haste 3. Grants permanent haste 3 effect. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Lightweight. You can safely jump on turtle eggs, farmlands, and big drip leaf. Interesting. Regrowth. Restores 0.5 hearts every few seconds. Okay, so basically regeneration by default. Wait, but then what the heck? Hold on. What? There's excellent chance on here, but you look in here, it's like the regular thing. That's so weird for me. What else does he have? He has obviously Soulbound, protect from being dropped on death. That's lovely. I love it. Thrifty 3% chance for mobs to drop spawn eggs. I'm sorry. What? We can get spawn eggs in survival? Oh, I love this. If only there was a way to craft mob spawners, but honestly, it doesn't really matter because we can mine them up. We just have to go searching for them, and we're allowed to use chunk base to do that. So I'm fine with that. I am very grateful that he allows us to use chunk base and he released the seed on for us to use. I did that. I like using it. Basically, efficiency 5. So yeah, these like colored ones here are like default enchant. They're following looting, protection, extra bucks. Well, I'm curious. What has he got for villagers? To be fair, if I really wanted to, I could actually trade for his villagers and get the tools I need already. Am I going to? No. Could I? Yes. But I don't think I will. I think I want to do it. I want to do it on my own. I don't want to boost and help. What I do want though are these dudes. Oh, they hurt. They hurt. Ow, they hurt. Back. You'll get all your babies. You'll get all your babies. Yo and yo, my babies. I forgot about his trials that he has here. I take a quick little look at that with free cam. I don't know where Ken's set up at. I don't really care. I just care about the trials. How does he have access to trials? Right here. This is sort of a part of his strip mine. I have a slime head. Nice. And 28 slime balls. That's actually pretty darn good. If we just climb up here, yeah, trials is right here. Okay, so you still have access to them. Or I actually blocked off the entire freaking thing. So like, got the achievement for the trials. Or am I going to do the trials? What did I do? I don't know what I just did. I don't know what I just did, but I did something. Do I want to be staying in here? No, not really. This is death. Wait. Okay, bro was actually backing up to take a shot at me. That's crazy. Nope. You got that. You got that blood. You got that blood. Dude, yeah, we're cool. We're cool. Nah, we're cool. Nah, we're cool. We're cool, buddy. Nah, we're cool. We're fine. And it says I was gonna end the episode here, and I will here in a second. You know what? Kill one more slime. Why not? Bro's got a whole bunch of slime chunks here. What the heck are you doing right there? Holy crap! Look at all them slime balls. Okay, what's going on right here? Bro has not spawn proofed though. Well, he hasn't spawn proofed one of the tunnels. Wait. Huh? Okay, those are mobs that are swimming above. Let me get a curious look here. It's like there's this area he's doing. I think those are just strip mine systems that he's using with whatever enchantment gives the 3x3 thing. Curious look. Ooh. So like I want amethyst crystals. I want more. I'm just gonna take those. He has got plenty more there, so it's fine. It's not like it's doing any harm. So what is going on right here? He's digging, he's digging, he hits something. This is a bit of a cave system with obsidian, and oh my goodness, what have we discovered here? Holy, what is that? Oh, that's tough. Fucking alright. What a unique cave system he ran into just by simply strip mining here. Kind of wandering around here, getting a look at everything. They made a sugarcane farm, I guess, to get paper. How does he get the leather then? No, he doesn't get the leather. Hold on. That's something I need to figure out myself. Let's take a moment to think. 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 Get in here. Okay, let's take a look at you. You can trade that for bookshelves, which you can then break the bookshelves to get the books from. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay. I don't know why I was playing dumb with all that. I get it now. I'm just so stupid. Alrighty, let's go back to my base and I'll probably end the episode there. I pressed the wrong one. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Oh, mob drops. You know, have slime balls. Throw it in there. Honestly, I'm gonna put that in there. Why the heck not? Alright, that's probably where I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully y'all continue to enjoy watching this series I have going on. Granted, I know barely anyone has been watching it because I have been looking at the analytics of the videos, but hey, maybe on the rare occasion people tune in the future to watch it, and you know, If you do, then I hope you like it. Hope you enjoy it. This is going out great. I hope this series can last for hundreds of episodes. So yeah, this server is to hopefully be indefinitely, and I got my first slime head. Yay! Yeah, and I will say this as a quick little note with my editing skills, they're not that great. And I do these long form content stuff, so like I just don't really have the time to do a proper full edit of it and make it professionally made. So yeah, I am looking for like AI tools to help me out with stuff, but it's been hard with that. So yeah, but I'm working to get things optimized, get things easier for me, so that way I can pump out better content over the years. I think my thumbnails are great. It's just the video editing part I need to work on. The quality of the videos come out well. It's just in terms of how well I can edit. That's always something I struggle with. But yeah, I hope y'all do enjoy this series. I shall see y'all again later on.